Our next guest plays Starlight on the popular superhero show that your children should definitely not watch. The 5th and final season of The Boys premieres April 8th on Prime Video. Please welcome Erin Moriarty. Niall Horan nut? Are you?
Obviously, how could I not be?
Yeah.
How could I not be?
Yeah, you're
My
of the right
favorite bit,
age.
though, was the potato. I'm still laughing from it.
You know what?
I want a surprise like the potato. I don't know if anyone is prepared backstage for that.
You can have the potato because
Can
Niall
I,
didn't
please?
want it. Yeah. That
I
sad
love
little
that.
potato has no home right now, and if you want to adopt it, of course, we're going to have to send a team out to your house to make sure it's suitable.
I feel like that's going to turn into a horror movie.
Yeah. I think it already did, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you, into? I asked Niall this question. He said the Eagles. Who was your, idol as a kid?
You know, my idol as a kid was actually Britney Spears.
Oh.
Obviously, the queen, amazing.
Uh-huh.
But, to a degree that was very unique. As a child, I was so infatuated with her that I remember...
How old are we talking about?
We're talking about 5.
Oh,
great. 5. I was obsessed with her.
Wow.
But, in weird ways, the way it would manifest with myself would be, I was addicted to sugar because I wasn't allowed in my household growing up, right? So I had to have oral surgery at 5 years old. I had to have 8 cavities, a root canal, and a silver tooth performed.
Wow.
Because I was sneaking sugar.
Pure, just sugar or candy?
Not sugar, I would grab handfuls of candy left over from Halloween, shove them in my pockets going to school every day, and shove it into my mouth.
Because your parents denied it.
I grew up in a granola household. It was the forbidden fruit type of thing. You know what I mean?
And yet granola has a lot of sugar in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, now we know.
Right, yeah.
But then, I was getting oral surgery, and, no one gets a root canal, 8 cavities, and a silver tooth at 5 years old. That's
No.
crazy.
A
But
root
you
canal.
A root canal. And then the way the Britney Spears element, came into it was that, whatever happens to a 5-year-old who's getting that extensive kind of, oral surgery, you can't put them under. An adult, you'd put them under.
Oh.
But you get a 5-year-old drunk, basically.
You gas them.
Yeah, you gas them. And so my parents could hear me from the waiting room singing "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time," with my mouth wide open as a 5-year-old, "Hit me, baby, one more time," with the laughing gas to my dentist. At 5, I was like, "Give it to me." So that's how my Britney Spears, but that was my fixation as a child, was Britney Spears.
In a way, that's a very Britney Spears thing to do, you know? Wow, at 5 years old, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So this, I mentioned in The Boys, it's not, people see a superhero show and they assume it's for the family.
Yeah.
This one is not for the family. It's rated.
I would say not.
It's an R-rated endeavor.
I would say X-rated at times.
X-rated
Yeah,
sometimes.
I would say X-rated at times. I've worked with, I was thinking about this one season. I think my co-star Karen and I are female actresses that have broken the record. Am I allowed to say dildo?
Yes, you may say it, yeah.
Okay. That have worked with as many dildos as we've worked with. I think we've broken the record.
That was the word she whispered
Yeah,
to me.
I was like, am I allowed to use that word? I think we've broken the record. We aren't adult, that kind of actresses, but I think we've broken the record in terms of how many dildos we've used as background props or even utilized as weapons in fights on a TV show. So to say the least, it's not for children. No, I've even learned about weird things on that show, sex toys. The sex toys out there, guys, are crazy.
Go ahead.
No, I'm actually thinking of one specifically because we shot an episode called Herogasm.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And Herogasm was an episode that basically it's a superhero orgy, right? Because on the show, the question is, if superheroes really existed, would they be good? And the answer is probably not. They would be drunk on power. They would be and they would be egomaniacs, sociopaths, what have you. And so there is an episode dedicated to the hypersexualization that can happen when you're given everything you want, stuff gets weird sexually, right? You might explore other. So I'm working on this set all week, and it's an orgy set of superheroes, right? And I just walk onto set, and I remember being like, oh, what's this? And sticking my finger in it. And everyone was like, don't, what are you doing? Why would you do that? You don't know where that's been. And then going to use hand sanitizer and pumping it into my hand and like, because it was during COVID times, and people were like, that's lube, that's not hand sanitizer. So that's the kind of props we're working with. But can I just say that lube is a really good hand moisturizer.
Is it?
Guys, you remember COVID times when like our hands would get really dry?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is if another pandemic happens and you need to overtly sanitize your hands, lube is a brilliant moisturizer.
Wow, this is how things get
really
discovered,
well.
you know?
Yeah, all I'm saying is, yeah.
Wow.
Lube, now
what
you
was
know.
the thing you put your finger into that you weren't supposed to?
It was like an upside down, like, like little apparatus of like a human girl, and like I put my finger in a hole I shouldn't have, because, you know, like I don't know where it's been. Like, I can't even describe it, but
you put your finger in it.
I put my finger in it, and the I gotta say, like the shape of the dildos on that set, you guys don't understand what people. Maybe you do.
They're
And by the way,
superhero.
I don't like to kink shame. I don't like to kink shame.
You, on last season, you played two characters.
I did, yeah.
You played Starlight,
Yes.
and then an evil shapeshifter version.
Which was so fun.
Which is, you know, Michael B. Jordan just won the Oscar for playing twins
he was
like that.
Amazing, yeah.
And so I remember talking to him about the role and how he would approach presenting each character differently. Did you have like a trick that you did to remember who you were doing?
So many tricks. First and foremost, I would film myself going throughout like errands around my household, just to like watch myself and Erin, like the mannerisms I have, and trying to be able to transcend them. But the other thing, I was like, okay, I need to figure out some sensorial way to like slap myself into this character. It's gonna be like perfume. It's gonna be like, I don't know, something that like makes me feel like all of a sudden like I can like develop that sociopathy instantly, because I would go back and forth between the characters. So I was listening to a podcast, like, I don't know why. It was like Swole Bros talking about powerlifting. And one of them was like, yeah, dude, like I use smelling salts and all of a sudden I feel like the Hulk. And I was like, smelling salts. So I was in Canada and I looked on Amazon and they were legal if you were 21 and above. So I ordered smelling salts and I was like, this is gonna be perfect. I leaned in, I ordered them. They arrived at my house in Canada and I leaned in to smell them. Have you ever tried them?
No.
When I tell you, I ricocheted back like I had been slapped in the soul, but then like seconds later I was like, oh, like I felt like the Hulk. So I used smelling salts. So like it became this ritual where they're like, okay, Erin is switching from Annie to the shapeshifter. Give her a few seconds, let her smell the smelling salts. I would smell them, I'd be like, oh, and then all of a sudden I would turn it into like, I mean, that's not gonna turn you into a sociopath, but I was looking for something to like slap my soul,
Just push you in that
basically.
direction, right?
I don't recommend it. I'm certain I lost brain cells, but I'm telling you, it is a really, really instant way to like slap you into another dimension.
Now I kind of want to try it.
I
just
think,
to see
okay, everyone on set tried them because of me, and they looked at me afterwards, they were like, you're crazy.
Oh, they did?
The fact that you do this before every scene it's so uncomfortable.
So this is the last season of the show. Did you take anything, a souvenir from the set?
I did, but it's the souvenir that I took. It's such a spoiler. Like it's so sweet. I can't wait until the show comes out because it's such a beautiful spoiler and it's so symbolic of like where the trajectory of. I can't say anything. It's so symbolic of my character Annie, of my relationship with Huey, whether that goes in a negative direction or a positive direction. I'll always look at that relationship as one of the entities on the show that like has been one of my favorites to explore. And it's a very symbolic souvenir, but I can't tell you, but it's so cute. So
You can tell me.
You have no idea. It's like as big of a spoiler as it gets.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's so cute.
Oh, spoil it. Tell us now. I'm dying to
The
know
Amazon
what it is.
snipers are gonna come out and shoot me down as I say it.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, so I did, and I can't wait to reveal it.
Oh,
in a
maybe
few
they'll give you a
months.
lifetime supply of smelling salts.
Probably.
You're working for a company that makes your show and the smelling salts you use on the show.
Literally, yeah.
Well, it is great to see you. We're excited for the final season of The Boys. It premieres April 8th on Prime Video. Erin Moriarty, everybody. Thank you, Erin. We'll be right back.